everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 live stream. We're mere moments away before Xur shows up today, so kick back, relax, and enjoy the music and enjoy the stream. Once again, enjoy. Hopefully everybody having a good day. Got about 5 minutes before Xur shows up. Okay. Yeah, and today we got some pretty good news. It's Friday, so you know what time it is. It's time to party, baby. For whatever reason, Friday feels like it's an unofficial day to just celebrate. Even if you're working 7 days, right? It just still feels good. At least in my opinion. But Xur's been popping off, so yeah, you might actually get some good stuff. Last couple weeks have been actually really good. He's been carrying new items. That's what I've always wanted, so I have no complaints. And on top of that, even having Trials of Osiris weapons, which is pretty epic, so yeah. No complaints over here. We're going to kick back and hopefully this dude will be here. I mean, might as well. It won't get me up out my seat. That's hilarious. Like I'm I'm with you. In spirit. That's funny. So anyway, hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. Hopefully you guys have had a good week, and you're going to have a good weekend. Hey, there you go, right there. You know, we got a lot of stuff popping off this weekend. Of course, college football is back, baby. So, we got a huge slate of games today, which is pretty cool. And then on top of that, not only do we have that, but we also have Friday Night SmackDown for the road to Paris. So, that's going to be pretty fun. And on top of that, we have a little WNBA popping off. Hopefully, Caitlin Karpo will play today. Probably not, you know, but she is on her way back, which is pretty cool. Indiana Fever take on the Sparks tonight around 7. A lot of this stuff is popping off right around 5, you know, at least Pacific time, that is, you know, adjust it to your time accordingly. And 5 o'clock, SmackDown, and also we have a ton of college football. Colorado, if you're still following Deion's team, is actually going to be playing as well. So that's right at 5 o'clock. But he starts off at what time? I think it's 3 or 3:30. We'll check right quick. Yeah, 3 o'clock actually. And you know, this is always be tripping on. Every year, it never freaking fails. There's at least 1 or 2 college football teams I've never heard of before. Same thing with the basketball, you know what I mean? There's so different programs in the United States, it is ridiculous. So, have you ever heard of Tarleton State Texans? Yeah, me neither. So that's one. They play the Army Black Knights, which I've heard before, and those is one of those teams that I haven't heard before years ago, but they play them at 3 o'clock. And this is college football. You know what I'm saying? So, I've never heard of Tarleton State Texans. I'm guessing that is in Texas because of the name Texans. You know what I mean? Then we got Western Michigan Broncos versus Michigan State Sparties at 4. So, it just kicks off from there. You know what I mean? But there is this, I've heard of Wagner, but Wagner Seahawks. I'm like, that's the football program? Interesting. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff popping off today, my dude. And of course there's baseball, but you know, I don't really watch baseball since the, you know, Astros cheated out the Dodgers. I watch playoffs, you know what I'm saying, and occasionally a game or 2 here and there. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. And then of course there's a ton of La Liga. There's a ton of soccer always, every day. So GG's. We got about 1 minute before Xur shows up. Oh, he's here. Never mind. My timer was off. Okay, I forgot about that. Alright, GG's, he's here. Alright, front page, Gemini Jester, and we got the Speed Loader Slacks, which has been here before. Stronghold Gauntlets for that lovely Titan class. And Pyrogale Gauntlets, which is pretty cool. I think that's the first time it's here. Burning Maw and concentration creates Pyro Cyclones. Very nice. And then we also have Sanguine Alchemy and Bellatrix Rephrase. And of course we have returning champions, a surfboard, and exotic class item. More strings offerings is here as well. And we have the illustrious Illumination Exotic Grab. And get after those little exotics if you haven't already, my guardian. We have Hawkmino. Here is the lovely rolls for this bad boy this week. Not bad. And we have the Cerberus +1 here as well for the exotics. Skyburner's Oath. Been here plenty of times. We have Black Talon. This has got to be the most crappiest roll since the reset. I mean, damn. Nobody wants these. At least these two. Skyburner's Oath was decent, but the Storm Catalyst and Lord of Wolves as well. Let's check out our legendaries. True Prophecy Hand Cannon. Here's right here. Reload Masterwork. Subpar Roll. But at least I got Rampage. Silicone Neuroma. There you go. Neuroma. Hard pass for me. Hello, Belisarius D. For the first time here, this is the old school Crucible weapon, which is absolutely a beast of a weapon, to keep it all real with you. I am shocked that they have this here. I did not know they carry that. That is awesome. Wow. That's one of the best pulse rifles I've ever played with. Legit. Outlast is here as well, so definitely pick that one up if you need it. I got a really good roll on mine, but GG's. Rhea's Love is here as well. Horrible roll. More pass. And we have Plug 1, which is used to be meta back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And Destiny 1. So I remember that. We also have the Swarm. This is goated, in my opinion. Swarm is by far one of the best weapons that you can use, but you gotta get the right roll on it. I have pretty much God roll, at least in my opinion, for PvE. So that's why I keep mine on. That's why I keep mine on mine. In my inventory. Elite Masterwork on the Braid Tech Osprey with Frenzy is actually pretty good. Not bad at all. And we have the Elite Principle as well with the Elite Masterwork. Moving target and target lock, actually not bad. You know what I'm saying? Should be decent. So there you have it. That is what Mr. Xur has for us. We can go ahead and put that real quick. Make sure I got that in 5. GG's. Now, let me show you that swarm that I was telling you about. Right here. And this is an old one too. But it is so good. So good.
I return to the tower.
Do I have the kill tracker on here? Oh my god. You know how many kills I would have had? It would have been like probably like, I don't know, over 10,000 kills. I just now realized that I had the Crucible tracker on. Wow. But anyway, Dragonfly on this bad boy. Accurate round, Spladoosh, one shot. You're done. Anyway, there you have it, my dudes. That is what Xur has for us this week. Remember, grab that Belisarius D. That is an amazing weapon. But right now, that's pretty much it for this one. Thank you for everybody that watched this video and showed up. Hope you and yours have a wonderful day, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next one, my dudes.